Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money, and what a start to the week. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Where are all my money makers at? We made money today, and it's a great way to start the week, especially since we don't have to worry about Monday. It's already Tuesday, so we only have 3 more days to go. But like I've always said, I seem to do really good in these short weeks. Unfortunately, I did hedge some stuff, and that stuff could come back to bite us a little bit, but no matter what, we're going to make a lot of money. Even if CCIV just takes off, well, it definitely will hurt us a little bit, but not too badly. But I would much rather be in this situation and up almost $600,000 today than down $600,000 and keeping my hedge money. But let me show you guys where we are at. So up $587,000 today. Have a lot of stuff going on here with CCIV. So this is the hedge. These are both down. This actually cost us $100,000 today. You never know. But you have to sometimes hedge stuff to make it all work out. The good news is the 25s, we can keep riding these hedges out and roll them out a little bit. This one here that does expire for next week, so like I said, we may have a little loss on the hedges, but that's okay. I would much rather be up $1.5 million, and up for the year than worry about a little bit here and there. AMC up even more after hours today. The meme stocks are still running. I was looking for another dip to kind of get back in there, but I did get rid of all my AMCs. So basically all the money I made when I hedged and sold those calls on Friday, about $50,000 was profit. And then today I sold most of it all for a profit. IDX had a great day today, up nicely. And after hours, look at this one, guys. After hours, IDX is up another 13 cents or 12 cents right now. So not sure why this one is flying so heavily. But I do have a limit order in to sell the calls, so we're going to have to definitely adjust that. And but this is where we are today. I did a few trades today, nothing too crazy. So the only thing I did is I had the 24s, those 1,742 contracts. I did roll those out. So originally, this is when CCIV was only up, was at $20.10, and I was like, I don't want to miss another week. I don't think CCIV this week is going to be at $24, $25 yet. I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to stay in this 21, 22, maybe 23. I don't think this is the explosion yet for the Lucid name change. It could be, but I don't think so yet. So I went ahead and I rolled them out, and I basically picked up an extra 30 cents a contract where we're normally getting 10 or 15 cents. So unfortunately on that position, I didn't do the other ones yet, but on that position, it puts us in for another week, but we picked up $55,000. So it's definitely well worth it. So let me show you guys the trades we made today. There we go. But AMC, so pre-market, I sold 7,000 shares, and it kind of dipped down. Then I had 5,000 at 33, and another 5,000 at 32, just to get out of it. This is that rollout at 30 cents. Now, of course, the spread's bigger, but you just never know. So you got to be careful with these. Now, this is what I have open, so I'm going to make a change on this one right now. So I have those 1,800 contracts at a limit of 20 cents. I'm going to change that since since IDX is up even more. Let's change this because I want to get out of this IDX. I've had it way too long. It's not a company I really believe in. It's just a company I got stuck in. So I'm going to change this from 20 cents to 30 cents. So we pick up an extra $18,000. Because if IDX is up 25 cents, this is sitting right now at like 15 cents. So another dime on IDX, dime 15 cents would be 20. Probably needs about 30 cents of movement, but I'm happy. We'll put it in at 30 cents. We'll leave it there. And like I said, it's a great hedge. It's $54,000 more no matter what if it gets filled. I personally, like I said, I just want this thing at $3.50. Get us out of it. We'll pretty much have all our money, and it will be good. But got that there. So there we go. Kenny and the research team, unfortunately, did not have a good day today. They were down $1,300. A lot of trades there and stuff. But as you can see, so you win some, you lose some. He had that good day on Friday when we were down a little bit, but so much stuff in play here. One that's probably hurting Kenny is the CTYX, which is now find it here. Where's the symbol? C. Starts with a C now, like Cupid, Cupid, whatever you want to call it. They need to put these in alphabetical order or something here. There it is, connected. CUBT now. So, and that's the same one. For me, it was down today, so I was down on that one $6,000. But that was, almost half of Kenny's loss was on that one, Kenny and the research team. So hopefully they'll turn it around. Over half of his loss. And same with me. God, I would have had an incredible day. Now, of course, Kenny likes the dips, and I would probably be buying. I don't know. I've either got to average down on this one, let it be, or do something. I've got 500,000 shares. We're down on it. The thing is, do you want to go all in, or do you got to figure out what to do with it and what makes the most sense. I don't know. I'll see. I'm starting to make a lot of money again. I want to play smart. I don't want to get a bunch of junk that we don't need. So we'll definitely be watching that. In other news, the markets today, flat after hours here. Dow was up a little. It was up huge today. Everything was up to start, and then everything came crashing down. Of course, our big one today is CCIV. Had a great day. I think it was as high as 2240. Like I said, no news out yet, so I don't know if it just finally gets going. It's June. This one's going to go. I don't see it this week going to 20. If it does, God bless it. I don't see it happening yet, the 24, 25 on this week. I think 22 to 23 would be a really good week in the next week, but it's definitely it's in the right direction, so I'm not complaining. Also, after hours with the meme stocks, we played this one before. BlackBerry has been taken off, if you guys haven't watched that one. And after hours, up even more. I played this one that one time. I got killed on it, so I'm probably, I don't know. I'll have to see where the momentum and everything's going. AMC is also up huge after hours. Makes no sense. They did raise more capital, but over $35 now. So I don't know. I'm happy I made money on it. I'm out of it. We're making good money now, so we'll have to definitely look on it. Jaguar had some news about the whole SPAC deal, but the whole SPAC deal was only like on $10 million. So I'd love to see this thing back to $3.50 so I can get my money out of it. Hopefully it comes back. We bought those stock at $1.20, $1.21, so we're up 60 cents a share on those 40,000 shares at least, so it helped bring our average price down 30 cents a share on the first 80,000. But I don't know where this one's going. It's very interesting. The whole SPAC deal was only for $10 million today, so or funding of 10, I don't know. I mean, $10 million is going to, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going to move it much, especially if the company has a valuation of $247 million at $1.80 a share. So if this thing was back up to the, $3.80 a share, this valuation would be, $4 would be $600 million. Doesn't make any sense. You're absolutely right. I can't figure it out. Coinbase, there's where we're at. Bitcoin was down. I bought a little more Bitcoin over the weekend when it was around 35. Now it's up to 36, been as high as 37. And Dogecoin coming back. It was all the way down in the 29 actually over the weekend or yesterday, and now up to 35. So not sure what's going on here. Maybe Elon gave us one of his magical tweets or something. Mitchell Pilot, $20 super chat. Yeehaw, Raja. Big booms for both of us. Awesome. Happy you did well in the markets today. Derek says, wish I held AMC at $6. Yeah, I wish I would have bought it at $6. Like I said, I'm not playing this one for anyone. You know what? Like I said, the stock is 100%, over $5 a share is pretty much 100% worthless. This company is not worth $14 billion. Now it must be worth $16 billion, $15 billion based on, at $3 higher now, another 11% to the thing. I mean, everybody said it. I mean, it makes no sense at all. But it's definitely going to, you know what? Like I said, if I see a dip, I was going to get back in. I definitely don't want to be, this is one where you could be holding, the cards and it drops. Well, I mean, we saw what happened on Friday. It dropped 5 points and I was down 100 grand in it. So got to be careful with those. But they do move. So Gerg says Coinbase started accepting Dogecoin, so not sure if they did or not, but if they did, that's great. Definitely is going to help Dogecoin. Yep, so Doge is on Coinbase Pro, somebody said. So yeah, no, definitely they're taking Coinbase, but that's kind of interesting. It didn't shoot up more if they're taking it. So here, trade. It has Dogecoin now, or just on Coinbase Pro. Of course, they don't put any of these in order. That would be common sense. Let's see. So if you wanted to buy Doge, where is it? So maybe on the Pro, I guess. So still not on here. So then maybe once it hits here, it should really open up. But who knows? I don't know. All I know is it's going up. So, but like I said, we had a great day today. I'm happy. CCIV rocking and looking good and stuff. NEO is up 10% on May delivery news. I expect CCIV was up on the positive news from NEO. You know, let's say IDX was up. I don't know. It's interesting because Tesla was down, but I don't know because CCIV, NEO may be up because of good news. CCIV isn't delivering any cars right now, so I don't know what's going on there. And David, plug shares I added today. The hype ended. It lost 50% of the value, and now I think we get the turnaround. Yeah, let's pull that one up. I don't even know what that one's at. PLUG, plug. Well, that was up a little bit today. Yep, definitely down from its 52-week high of $75. And thank you, David, as one of our YouTube sponsors, so he stands out in the chat. Jeff Schwartz in the house. Your thoughts on BB, the next AMC? You know, we played BB before, and you know, we played it, and I got crushed, and I did good in the beginning, and then I had sold those puts, and that's when Schwab changed all their rules. A big part of it is when you can't go naked and do a lot of different things on these stocks, or you know, in shorts. It's tough to say, but you know, the other thing is you know, different sizes. You know, when you're flipping 50, 100 shares, trying to make 50 cents a dollar, it's an easier thing to do. I'm trying to move. You know, with 17,000 shares of AMC, you know, some of these positions we have 180,000 shares of IDX. We have 120,000 shares of JAG. We have large positions. We have over 300,000. You know, almost equivalent of 500,000 shares of CCIV in play. So it's harder when you're moving larger volumes at a time, but as long as these things stay busy, they will do good. Margaret says, Raja, congrats on a great day in the market. Thank you so much. Charlie says, if you remember 3 weeks ago, I told you to buy AMC. Well, you know what? There's so many stocks we can always look back on and say, you know what? I told you so. Unfortunately, we just don't know. And just like we've seen with GameStop, and you know, look at GameStop today, it was up another 12% or something, you know, and up more after hours. Nothing's happened. You know, it makes no sense at all. GameStop is now worth $17 billion. They didn't increase their sales by $1 this month. I can tell you that. And you know, we saw GameStop go all the way up to $483 and fall all the way back down to $70 or $80. It's going to happen again. Will it touch 400 maybe again? It could. You know, will Bitcoin touch 62,000 again? It could. And could Bitcoin touch 5,000 again? Remember the first time when Bitcoin went to 19, 20 grand, came all the way back down to 3, 4,000. Then it took off to 40,000. Then it came down a little bit. Then it took off to 62,000, and in less than 3 days, lost 50% of its value. So it's $30,000 over 50%. I mean, it's very, 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 very scary and dangerous. Cinder Slots, $2 super chat. Elon's restaurant coming to a town near you. Raja makes money. Elon's opening restaurants now. That's the first. I definitely could see him getting into something. The Real High Roller says Roaring Kitty is killing it on GameStop. Yeah, that guy has done very well. And you know what? We're gonna kill it on something here. We're gonna find the next one. That's why I said, I'll jump on the bandwagon. You know what? Let's throw $1 million at the next $5, $10 one that that they're gonna make the big short squeeze at. That's gonna go to $20 or $30. I'll make $3-4 million on it. I don't care. I'll jump on the road. No fundamentals, no intelligence in the trade. It's all a pyramid scam. But you know what? If the government's allowing it to take place and we can get paid, and so be it. I'm a proud American. I'll make money however I can legally. So, but the only thing that always, like I said, worries me with a lot of this stuff is I worry about the good people out there who don't know what they're doing, who get in at the wrong time. How about the guy who bought Bitcoin at 62,000 because everyone said it's going to 100, and then it went to 30, and now it's 35, 36. He lost half his money. How about the guy who bought GameStop at 480? He probably panicked and sold it when it hit $100. Maybe he didn't, so at least he got a little money back. But still, he's down 50% almost. So you got to be careful. What goes up can come down just as fast. Eventually, Not every single person is going to hold the line. Like I said on Friday, what happened? You know, AMC Friday was above, $36. What happened? Who didn't hold the line? I want names, numbers. Where are those people? So, but like I said, I want everybody to make lots of money. Like Ren Slash just said, Signal. That was another Elon Musk. $72, a 50-cent dollar stock goes up to $72, and now it's, I don't know, what it's probably back down to, here, pull it up. Signal today is $1.28. Look at that, guys. So if you're the guy right here who bought at $70.85 and you didn't sell it, hopefully you sold it at like 30 or 40. If you didn't sell it, and you bought 1,000, if you bought let's say you bought one share of it at $70, you paid $70, and your investment right now is worth $1.28. You are going to feel horrible. You're never going to invest again. And if you were married, your wife's probably screaming and yelling at you like no other. So, David, I bought GameStop at 115, sold at 46. Here's one. So, same thing. Yeah, you just never know. You've got to be so, you just got to be careful. Like I said, it's tough because these stocks don't trade. It's just hype and market makers, and I'm surprised the market makers are letting. I think they're letting this happen because who owns the market makers? Well, Citadels and all these big companies. And how do they make money on stocks? Order flow. What happens when you have a stock that's trading this kind of volume? GameStop, I'm surprised the volume's not that high, but AMC, on the other hand, they're trading over 100% of, today 400 million, so a little bit lower than they've been, but their whole float's only 500 million. They're turning their entire float of stock over every day. If you're a market maker and you're trading 500 million shares of extra nonsense a day at a penny a share profit, you're doing it really well. I can't even do the math. How much is 500 million pennies a day? And they're doing this with all these stocks because a market maker doesn't care. He doesn't lose any money on this. So, Jay says, what's up, Raja? Where do you think Dodge goes? If Coinbase is putting it's on Coinbase Pro, if it hits the regular Coinbase, it could be 50 cents, 60 cents again. It could really spike and it could come down. Look at it like this. So, and this is how you kind of have to look at it. If you have a stock and or you have any investment, right, and it goes up to $62,000, and now you've seen it come all the way down to $30,000. Now it's sitting at $35,000. It happens all the time, and it can keep happening. Look at here. Let's pull up this one. Guess which one I'm going to pull up right now. Had earnings today. This was the darling of everything. Now, it was down. Of course, I don't know. It makes no sense. Now Zoom is up after hours, but this was Wall Street's darling. This thing got up to $588. Look at this. So 6 months ago, this thing rocketed up there because the world was never reopening again. Here, October. This is when the world was about to shut down for the second time. All hell was breaking loose into Halloween, November, December there. And the world was ending. Well, you have to look at it like this. The world didn't end. It came back. And now, while this company's done terrific, because, this was a company, from $196 to $327, but look where it is today from its highs. And this is what I'm talking about. This stuff, people just forget that stuff comes down. So, I made a lot of money. Well, one, before they changed a lot of the rules on Schwab, but I made so much money on Apple. I couldn't lose. How does anyone lose? How many people made a lot of money on Tesla? You couldn't lose on Tesla for 3 months straight. But look at Apple now. Apple announced, somebody was saying the other day they think Apple should come down more. You have stuff near highs. So it'll be interesting. But back to the whole thing about Dogecoin and where I think it's going. Here's the whole thing. Bitcoin is on Coinbase. It just went from 60,000 to 30,000, or 35,000 now. It's the same thing with Dogecoin. It could go from, now that it's on there, it could go from 35 cents to 5 cents again, to a penny. I don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting where it goes. So, Marco says, I watch new listings very closely on Coinbase Pro. Be careful because coins usually plummet when they first go on there and start to rise a couple of days later. Well, okay. Well, then Dogecoin has done the reverse of that. So, Sanders Slots have a question for Raja that you have always wanted to have answered tomorrow night. That's right, guys. We're gonna have a live Q&A. Let you guys know my future plans of the big jackpot, and the reason we're earlier tonight is because I am live tonight in the casino. So looking forward to that, being live play. We'll be at 2 casinos I haven't been to for a very long time here in Colorado, the Lodge Casino and Ameristar Casino. Also tonight, just so people could kids their confusion, we'll be live on Facebook on the Big Jackpot Facebook page. Then we're going to be live on Raja Slots, and then the Big Jackpot after that. So we're mixing it up a little bit tonight for some fun. But yeah, tomorrow night we'll have a nice Q&A. I'll answer all your questions on the Big Jackpot, what's going on with it. A lot of people wondering what's going on, so we will answer everything. So any of my Big Jackpot people watching, make sure you tune in to that tomorrow night. It's going to be right after Raja makes money, so you don't have to wait too long. But no, terrific day in the markets, guys. Up $587,000. I can't complain. Up for the year $700,000. So we're moving in. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll be up $1 million for the year, back up to 20%. I want to get this thing rocking and rolling again. But big shout out to all our YouTube sponsors in the house watching who have access to those really cool emojis. And of course, all my Raja Makes Money Patreon members. You guys get all my trades I do as I do them in real time. I post them on our Patreon page. And of course, Kenny and the research team, all his trades in real time on Facebook for you guys to follow along with. But hey guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys all did great in the market today. Just remember, you guys are the money makers. I'm just the Raja. Best of luck tomorrow, and I hope the streak continues. Take care, guys, and I'll see everybody, well, I'll see a lot of you tonight for live play from the casino. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here. Take care, guys, and enjoy the rest of your night.